Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Pink Flamingo. And guys, we're going to be doing a reading on Mariah Carey and Lenny Kravitz. Now, if you have not heard, honey, they're an item. Now, apparently they've been dating on the low for a little while. Uh, Mariah ended her relationship with Brian Tanaka, I guess in December. And ever since then, Lenny and Mariah have been out and about on the town. I guess they first spotted them at Mariah Carey's Christmas concert in Los Angeles. And, they've been here and there. I think they even spotted them out at a private dinner in West Hollywood at some point. And, I like this for Mariah. I do. I kind of feel like Mariah's had a really bad time in the dating department. And it's about time she gets a man. So I'm kind of happy for Mariah. And the good thing about Lenny and Mariah is that they've actually known each other before fame, which kind of makes the situation ideal, right? So from what I know, they've been friends before the fame, and they apparently had met at a bar. I guess they used to hang out in the same group of friends, that kind of circle. And Mariah used to work at a bar of some sort, and Lenny used to frequent there. So that's how they met each other back in the day. So I guess through all these years, they've been friends. They've been keeping up with each other. So Mariah was his friend through his Lisa Bonet era. So, guys, this might work for them, you know? And I don't know if you guys have seen Mariah as of lately, but honey, Mariah is giving Mariah of like 98. She's giving honey. She's giving us the 2002 butterfly era. Girl is looking good. But, I was seeing Mariah and I was like, girl, you don't glowed up. What happened? But I know what happened now. It was Lenny. Lenny is what happened. And, I completely understand Mariah's struggle. When you got a man that looks like Lenny Kravitz with a body that be bodying, you might have to eat a salad or two. You know, it's different when your man eats Twinkies and then you eat Twinkies with him. But, when Lenny Kravitz is out here, honey, working out in the gym in a pair of what? Leather pants, giving us body. I completely understand her situation. You see, Lenny is not giving granddaddy, he's giving daddy. So it is what it is. But y'all, we're going to do a reading. And I am going to see, what's going on with Mariah, right? Now, I just am curious about Brian Tanaka, even though I didn't see that thing working. I don't know what it is. They always seem to like date their dancer. Isn't that what he was? A dancer of some sort? Or I don't know. He was in he was something. What I know is that he was not as successful as Mariah, but nothing's wrong with that, of course. But he just didn't give me the kind of man that Mariah needed, It almost gave me that mother and son energy. So I wasn't really feeling them together. But Lenny, girl, Lenny. So we're going to shuffle up a bit, guys, and I'm going to find out a little bit about Brian Tanaka, how that ended, and let's see if Mariah's even like done and through with him. Because this is a rumor, right? But I say big wins for Mariah for 2024. You got Lenny, girl. All right, Spirit. Give me the energy. I got one that bounced in my hand. I'll keep it. Give me the energy of Mariah and Brian Tanaka. What caused them to break up? Is she over him? We just want to check the temperature just to make sure that Lenny, this is a real thing. Mariah, girl. Energy coming in strong. All right. Give me a couple cards, Spirit. from Mariah's energy with her ex-boyfriend, Brian. I know they were together for a little while, I guess a few years. I'm surprised that it lasted that long. All right. Well, you guys see the cards coming out. Oh, I see what that is. All right, Mariah girl, I get you. So, y'all, from what I get from these cards on this relationship and how it kind of ended, Mariah's been done. So she gave me the follow your dreams, right? And it seems like this represented her relationship with Brian. Okay. So basically, the energy I'm getting off this card is, at the time when she got with him, people must have told her, like, this is not going to work, Mariah. You need someone that's, more of your speed girl. And, she had that energy of, yeah, I don't care. I'm just going to follow my dreams. But y'all, it did not work. It did not work. So she put him on block. And the reason why she just put him on block, honey, is because she got that wishful thinking. Like I told you guys, her and Lenny go way back. So, when she confirmed this breakup, I believe it was in December. And that's around the same time she was spotted with Lenny. So, she had that nostalgia. She must have thought that this was her second chance to be with Lenny Kravitz. So she put an end to that, honey. She put a block immediately. And she thinks this of Lenny. She thinks he's nurturing, She thinks he's that guy that can mentor. He got wisdom. He's always giving back. And then I got smell the roses. So right now she's taking it really slow with him. Okay? She's just trying to take it all in, smell the roses. She try to enjoy it all. And she's looking at this, guys, as a glow up. She sees this as a new opportunity for her. As you should, Mariah. So, the cards really just represent Lenny and how she kind of just ended it with Brian Tanaka, because I wanted to see what that relationship was like and whether they were really done. And from what Spirit's giving me, they're done, right? She started off with that whole energy of, I'm going to give this a try. Now, I don't know what Brian Tanaka does. I think he might be a dancer, but you guys can let me know. But it looks like many people probably wasn't like with this. They probably told her that, this is not going to work, Mariah. But Mariah's that kind of girl where, she wants to do her own thing. She wants to follow her own dreams and play by her own rules. And she realized it does not work. So, now he got that block energy. She really has nothing to say. Even in these cards, Spirit got nothing to say about him. She's really just through. She's moved on. And like I said, guys, Lenny gave her that second chance, that wishful thinking, that nostalgia. They knew each other before fame. So, for her, it's like, I knew this sexy guy named Lenny from way back in the day when we both weren't famous. I used to work at the bar and he used to come through with his friends, and we've had all this friendship for all these years. Now he's iconic. I'm iconic. Let me give this a try. And like I said, Lenny and her have been friends for a little while, and this is probably the kind of man he's been, to her throughout these years. They probably were friends all this time, and he's been nurturing. He's been like a mentor. He's always giving back. So right now she's just slowing it down, guys. She's enjoying the moments with Lenny. And she's seeing this as a new opportunity. Well, as y'all can see, she got nothing to say about Brian. Besides, like, block was the second one. She don't got nothing to say. She did give it a try, though. So, I asked Spirit to give me some energy on that, and Spirit let me know, she tried it. It's over. Now she's focused on Lenny. All right. So, guys, I'm going to see what else I get in these cards for her. Based on what advice Spirit has to give her and Lenny Kravitz. Of course, a lot of people get together, and it may work, it may not work, but that's why we do these love readings, to see what comes through the oracle, right? So, guys, I'm gonna shuffle up a little bit and see what Spirit wants to say about Mariah and Lenny Kravitz. And guys, I gotta shuffle this a little bit slower, only because these cards are huge. Okay. But I like this for Mariah. I really do. I think they really would make a very attractive couple. How old is Lenny? Like 59? I think Mariah is like 54 or 55. And they both look really good, I think they'd make a good looking couple. Mariah's been needing, that man that gives her that power couple type thing. I like this for her. And, she needs that change. After Nick Cannon and his tribe, honey, anybody got time for that? All right. What does Spirit have to say? What's the advice? How do you feel about Mariah and Lenny? Friendship, or is there more, Spirit? Any advice for them starting off this journey fresh without us knowing? But I'm out here spilling the tea anyway. But they keeping it on the low. So it seems like Spirit said, she's trying to just smell the roses, y'all. Go slow. She's taking it all in. She's taking nature in. Okay. All right, Spirit. Give me a couple of cards for Mariah and Lenny. Okay, that's a nice card for them. What else you got to say, Spirit? Is this going to work long term for them? Okay. They got some advice. I don't know who's the stubborn one, but one of them is the stubborn one. I kind of feel that's Mariah. All right, what else, Spirit? What do you want to tell me about these two? You gave me some advice for the both of them. What else? Lenny Kravitz and Mariah Carey. Friends? Lovers? Oh. So what I got here, guys, is obstacles, okay? So Spirit's letting me know that, they may have their obstacles as a pair, but they got the ability to overcome their differences, okay? Spirit also letting me know one of them got a problem with letting things go and being a little more forgiving. So Spirit's letting me know forgiveness would be something beneficial to either Lenny or Mariah. Whoever it is that likes to hold the grudges. Forgiving will benefit this relationship, right? So Spirit already feels that one of them is not such a forgiving individual. So, it could be Lenny or it could be Mariah, either or. Spirit is also letting me know ex-partner. So there's somebody who is not over Mariah or someone that is not over Lenny. But they do got an ex-partner that's a little hooked on one of them. Okay? I kind of feel it's Mariah with Nick Cannon, because I've been feeling like Nick Cannon's been wanting Mariah Carey back for a little while. Lisa Bonet, she looks like, she got her husband over there, well, her ex-husband. So I feel like she's moved on throughout the years, right? But, Nick Cannon is always giving this thirst factor for Mariah. So I am not surprised. Okay. Let me see what else I can get, guys. And then we'll go into the tarot deck. and see if there's anything Spirit wants to tell me in them cards about this relationship. All right. Anything else you want to say, Spirit, about them as a couple? Any bad things? You know, are they going to stand the test of time long term? Is this just fun? What? Okay, well, Spirit says better now, right? Healing wounds within the relationship. So Spirit is letting me know that the both of them kind of got a little bit of healing to do, but they can definitely do this together, which is probably, you know, the card that goes with the forgiveness situation. So one of them got a grudge issue. They be holding on to grudges, and that's probably why they need to heal. Okay. Um, it might be Mariah Carey. You know, she's been through a lot. So, you know, Spirit might be giving me this card with for her. And I feel like her relationship with Nick Cannon wasn't really the best, right? So forgiveness might be it. Okay. She might need to learn how to forgive and learn how to just move on and put herself in a good, you know, headspace when it comes to dealing with Lenny Kravitz. But Spirit ain't giving me no bad news as of yet. But we'll see, guys. We'll see what else comes out of this oracle. The truth is. Mm. Well, here's the bad one. Someone currently, okay, is not feeling valued in this connection. Consider moving on. Now, guys, I have to be honest. I do believe I know who this is, only because men have talked about this over and over when it comes to Mariah. A lot of the guys who have been with Mariah have said they've never felt valued with her. You know, maybe that's the diva effect about her, where she gives off the energy of, you know, I am too good, I am Mariah. So, and it's been more than one man. It's not just a single person. It's a lot of the guys that end up dating her. They come out with that same comment where it's almost like they feel like they're the help when they're dating her. So, hopefully Lenny's not feeling this way, but Mariah does have a way of making the men feel small. So hopefully that's not what it is. But Spirit also gave me the last card, which is the Magician card. And, you know, even though that might be a bad thing about her, where she kind of, you know, and I don't know if I read that to you guys, but it's self-worth, right? You are not being valued in this connection. Consider moving on, okay? But Spirit's also giving me this for them, which is the last card I pulled, which is, you know, Love Magician. They have the ability to change some of the things that are negative about each other in terms of maybe the forgiveness stuff, guys, that was coming up here, right? They have the healing of the wounds within the relationship. They need to learn how to heal a lot of their situations, and they can do it together. And Spirit gave it her the first card, like they can overcome most of their obstacles together. Okay. So, you know, so far, you know, from the cards I got, you know, based on Spirit's advice, you know, there is some good and some bad, you know, about them as a pair. It seems like the both of them got some healing to do. One of them got an ex that's not really over them. Hopefully that doesn't cause a problem for them in their connection. You know, Spirit is saying that they need to, you know, it could be Mariah. She could need to learn how to practice a little more forgiveness when it comes to things. She also probably needs to put away some of that behavior where she's self-absorbed and she kind of makes the men that she's dating feel small. And, you know, for Mariah, I hope she's not really thinking that she could do that, because Lenny Kravitz is iconic in his own way. But, you know, Mariah is known to break these men. I'll be honest. You know, I've read about it. Mariah is known for it. You know, she's done it to a lot of them. Okay. Um, So hopefully this connection work. Like Spirit said, they got the ability. They got the magician card, right? So all it takes is them focusing on healing their wounds, and they could probably hang in this for a little bit. So guys, I'm gonna go into the traditional tarot deck. Spirit gave some advice through, this oracle. I didn't see anything bad. I didn't see no cheating and none of that crazy stuff as of yet. Okay. I didn't see Spirit telling her, watch out, promiscuous. So that's good. They got a little bit of emotional stuff they got to work on. And one of them got a crazy ex, which more than likely is Nick Cannon, y'all. But, hopefully this works out for Mariah because I'm rooting for her. I think Mariah's had her issues. She was dating that billionaire, the successful billionaire. And that was actually one of the things that he said about Mariah, is that Mariah made him feel very small. And I'm like, girl, how you make a whole billionaire feel small? But, they didn't really seem like they went well together. I kind of felt like he got with her based on her being Mariah Carey, the celebrity. And I don't think he ever got to really know like Mariah. And his complaint was Mariah didn't really respect him as a man. As a successful businessman, she kind of let that celebrity and that diva get to her. And for people who do love Mariah, I love Mariah. Y'all know she got a big diva. She's a big diva. She got a big ego. But you know what I love about Mariah? She's straightforward. So I like that about her and Lenny. They're very straightforward people. So I think this could work, guys. But let's see what Spirit says. All right, Spirit. Give me some cards for Mariah Carey. Okay, I'll ignore that one. Mariah Carey and Lenny Kravitz. Is this relationship gonna have its issues? How does Lenny see Mariah? Let's start with that. Very interesting, spiritually wise. So I got the 7 of Swords, guys, in the upright. Okay. Y'all, this is crazy. Okay. I'll let you guys know what's coming out the tarot. He got some good things to say, but he also got some bad things to say real early. Which I'm not surprised, because we just got the card, guys, where Spirit was giving the advice that Mariah needs to, and I'm actually going to look for that card after. Let me pull some of this. Okay. Yeah, this is all Mariah. This is all Mariah, and he's just telling his piece. All right, guys. So I got the 7 of Swords in the upright. I got the Empress. Okay. That's how he looks at her. All right. So I got the Empress, guys. I got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I got the 9 of Swords, guys, in the reverse. I got the 4 of Pentacles, guys, in the reverse. And I got the 2 of Pentacles in the upright. So basically, what Lenny is already saying about her is, Mariah is the kind of woman where she's very strategic, right? She gets what she wants, and she plans and she plots on how to do so. But he also consider her to be like a divine feminine woman, right? You guys can see on the card. He sees her as, that that nurturing woman, right? Very feminine, very beautiful, right? But he knows Mariah can be on the shallow side, which is what Spirit was just talking about with the advice, okay? Um, Spirit is also saying, that Mariah, up to a little bit, basically what the Nine of Swords was coming in is sometimes she got to let things go. She needs to stop worrying about so many things that she can't really fix. And that might be a part of that healing process that Spirit was talking about, like just being able to let go of things, which she is doing. She is healing and moving on with her life. But there are times, based on the energy I'm picking up, that she might be a little too much. And that's why Spirit gave them the device of healing. Okay. Um, Spirit is also saying, she needs to release some of her past, guys, with this Four of Pentacles situation. Back to the healing. Um, and with the Two of Pentacles, Spirit is also saying that, she needs to learn how to find balance, right? So I don't know if she considers herself to be a very busy woman based on career right now, but she needs to find that balance so that she can kind of build this relationship with Lenny. So it's not a bunch of bad things, guys, but kind of the stuff we already know about Mariah, her being a little bit shallow. And, he did define her as the Empress, right? So he does see her as a divine feminine woman and all that good stuff. So, I don't think it's too bad, but I think it goes with some of the stuff that we already know about Mariah. She got a big ego and stuff like that, which probably is the reason why a lot of her relationships didn't really go well, you know? Hopefully, she heals from this stuff, and she kind of does better. Guys, I got all this crap underneath my fingernail. What is this? Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to have crazy nails underneath it. Okay. Mm, sorry, guys. Okay. Something was there. All right. So let's shuffle again, guys. All right, Spirit. What is Mariah Carey's opinion on Lenny Kravitz? What does she think? We know how Lenny thinks of her right now, but what does Mariah think about him all these years? What is her overall opinion of Mr. Kravitz? What does she think? Okay. She gave us a different card, but she might know something about Lenny Kravitz's past, I guess, because this is what's coming up. I'll share that with you guys in a second. All right, what else, Spirit? It seems like I'm getting more so of her overall general respect for him as a man. Let me pull some more, guys, see what I can find. Okay, well, she thinks a lot of things of Lenny. She kind of, it seems like Lenny and her are kind of a mirror of each other. Okay, getting very twin flame-ish. I don't know if Lenny Kravitz has had any addiction issues, right? But Spirit gave me the Devil card, guys, in the reverse. So basically, what Mariah thinks of him, I guess, because she's known him for years, right? She's known him before fame. So I'm not sure if Lenny used to do any drinking or any substances or anything of that nature. Um, but, she respects him for being able to overcome any of the things that were holding him back. She is impressed with the fact that over the years he's able to trample his devil and somewhat move forward with things that may have held him back. Um, what I got, guys, with the Two of Swords here. Um, with the situation, basically back to him making difficult choices. She just respects the idea that Lenny has always been able to keep himself, maybe in the industry that they're at, he's always been able to keep himself at a level where he doesn't let things control him, right? So this is probably why I got the Devil card along with the Two of Swords right back to back. It's more like her saying, "I respect Lenny for being the guy that overcome his substance abuse. I don't know if he had any allegedly. Maybe we don't even know about it, but she does. Um, she's also saying that I got the Ten of Wands, guys, in reverse. I got the Eight of Pentacles. I got the Ten of Swords. And I got the Queen of Pentacles. So basically what I'm getting, guys, from these cards is, she thinks that Lenny Kravitz, with the the Ten of Wands paired with the Eight of Pentacles, she thinks Lenny Kravitz is more as a workaholic. He likes to work a lot, which is similar to what we just saw in the last thing where she needs balance. So it's almost like she's saying the same thing about him, that he's always working, right? Especially with this particular card that comes up, it more so talks about success, your career. And then, with this card, it's almost like, can you slow down a bit? You're becoming too much. You have too much on your plate sometimes. She's also saying with the ten of Swords, guys, in the reverse, she's also acknowledging the fact that Lenny needs some healing. And she's also saying he's self-absorbed. So, guys, they're pretty much a mirror of each other, which I'm not surprised because I swear I just pulled the same cards just in different forms. But they're both just saying, they both need healing. Um, she respects Lenny for being strong-willed and being able to trample whatever substance abuse he's had in the past. I don't know. I haven't read about Lenny if he's ever had any, but this is the card that flipped out. Came out for him. Flipped out. Yeah. So it seemed like, I mean, and on top of that, guys, we don't always know when people have substance abuse because they're in the industry and they're with themselves. So it's very hard to know who got abuse issues, who doesn't have abuse issues. But this is what she's saying. She's saying, I respect him. I respect him for being a man that's able to overcome his situations. And, she thinks he's vain and he thinks she's vain. So they both kind of have this thing where they're both self-centered a little bit, right? So it's probably not just only Mariah. Lenny could also be into himself a little bit. But, men that look like Lenny, it happens, right? So hopefully these two can get some humility going. I don't know if that applies to anything because I'm going to put that right back in the deck, guys, because I didn't ask anything yet. I didn't speak on anything, so I just think that flipped out for no reason. All right, guys. All right, Spirit. Now I'll start asking a question. What's the future of Lenny and Mariah Carey? It's very different, guys, when I'm having a discussion, the card flips out, but I wasn't discussing anything, so I just think that was a fluke of some sort. All right, what's the future of Lenny and Mariah? Long term or no? Okay, see, that's flipped out. Okay. Oh, okay. So, guys, they can actually stay in this, okay? To be quite honest. What I'm getting is the Seven of Cups. Guys, I'm getting the Four of Wands, which is really a really good card for them. A really good card. And I'm getting the Queen of Swords, okay? So, guys, what I take from that is, basically Spirit is basically saying that the both of them need to ground themselves. They need to go back to reality, humble a little bit, maybe start to behave like they was before the fame when they knew each other. The egos sometimes can be a little too much. um, but Spirit is saying that, they can really enjoy this union together with each other. They can really build a home with this, okay? They can really, as you guys can see, the couples on there celebrating. So they can really make it, right? Spirit's saying they can make it, but Spirit was saying that with the advice, with that advice stuff, guys. Um, I got the Queen of Swords here, where Spirit's also saying, if they just end up just doing the right thing and they basically just stick to keeping people out of their lives. Don't let people come in too much, but for the most part, they got it together, right? They have that supportiveness. They have everything they need as a couple, right? They can support each other, which is what we've seen in the first oracle, where she thought of him as being nurturing, right? So he's very nurturing to her. And then I also got what was the card? The Empress card for her, when, I asked Lenny his kind of perspective, and he thought she was nurturing. So they do got their pros and their cons so far, friendship wise. I don't know relationship, how long it's going to last. They seem to have been friends for a very long time, but relationships are very different than, real, friendships and relationships are two different things, right? So that's the thing. But guys, that's pretty much my opinion on the read. It seems like Mariah Carey and Lenny are very much alike in spirit and energy. Maybe that's why they were friends all this time. But Spirit is giving them advice, guys, and I'll see if I can find those on the top. Spirit already told them, that whole self-worth, like they both inevitably can somewhat feel like they're not worthy, that they're not getting enough love because they're too into themselves, kind of thing. And it can go both ways. Based on what I'm pulling in the tarot deck, they both have that issue. It's early right now and it's fresh, right? But Spirit is basically saying, you are not being valued, right? So hopefully Mariah learns to value Lenny Kravitz, and hopefully Lenny learns to value Mariah. They're both very iconic. They both can date who they want. So, in those type of relationships, people sometimes don't feel really valued because they have that ego. It's all about the ego. Got nothing to do with anything else, right? But like we've seen before, Spirit said they have the ability, guys, to transform these issues that they got. They got to do a little bit of healing. They got to learn how to be forgiving of each other, and they'll be able to overcome all their obstacles, right? So Lenny got positive things to say about Mariah, but he also got negative things to say. But I assume that's what happens when you've known someone for a little while, okay? And they've known each other before fame, okay? So it's years in the making. So I'm sure, and then we see the thing about the addiction. I don't even know if Lenny has an addiction, but that's what energy is giving me, that at some point he might have been on some kind of substances. And Mariah may have known about this, and she seems to be proud of his progress. So, guys, it seems like they can make it. All right. So that'll be my reading on Mariah Carey and Lenny Kravitz. You know, let me know what y'all think. Do you think they'd make a good item? I think they would. They're both kind of diva-ish, but I think they make a good power couple. But anyways, guys, like, share, comment, and leave me your opinion below. Let me know what you think. And until next time, guys, bye bye.